Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Today's video is going to be all about candles and which candles I will be burning throughout the month of May. So May is one of those sort of transition times where it is still spring, but it starts to feel like summer, especially here where I live in Central Texas. It gets really hot, starts to feel like summer. So this month I wanted to continue burning some of my spring scents, but pull in some of those summer vibes as well. And you know, I love my gourmands, my bakeries, so I have a lot of that going on as well, but I have mostly Bath & Body Works candles to share with y'all, and then I have a couple of Homeworks as well. I have talked about pretty much all of these candles before when I hauled them, but I still like to talk about what I'm going to try to get through this month, and then at the end of the month I do an empties video where you can kind of see if I manage to burn through all of those candles. This really helps me keep track of my spending and what I buy, because if I know about how many candles I burn in a month, then I can limit myself to only buying as many as I can burn rather than over purchasing and then just wasting money and buying things I don't need. So I picked out 8 candles this month because in the month of April I wanted to burn 10 and I did not get through that many. I only got through 7 to 8-ish. So I'm going to make the number a little smaller this month, and I'm going to start out with the Bath & Body Works ones. The first one is Eucalyptus Springs. Y'all, I love this packaging so much. It is so simple, so elegant, and I really like eucalyptus, so I think this is just calming, beautiful, and peaceful even in the way it looks. The notes are fresh eucalyptus leaves, sparkling spring water, and sweet lavender. It just smells so calming, peaceful. It smells like you're at a spa. I definitely do get the lavender as well. You just get this really aromatic blend of this fresh, earthy eucalyptus and then a sort of calming, soothing sort of lavender that you would think of if you're putting on like something before bed to calm you down, to help you sleep. This will be a great bathroom candle. It will be great to put by the bath while you're taking a bubble bath at night. So soothing, so relaxing, so refreshing. Definitely something that I think of as a spring, summer kind of a vibe, because I like things that smell refreshing and kind of cooling and relaxing when the weather starts to get hot. And then I like more of the cozier scents. I like the cozy scents all year round, but I like those cozy, warm, delicious scents in the fall and winter for sure. But yeah, this one is a really, really good one if you are into that. For me, you'll know how I feel about lavender. It's a love-hate thing. Sometimes I love it and sometimes I just really don't like that note, but in that candle I do enjoy it. All right, next, another very fresh and clean scent. I am going to burn Laundry Day. So I'm not sure when I purchased this. It was definitely like in the fall and winter. This one, the wax is a little bit loose, so I'm gonna be careful with it. But I'm sure once I start to burn it, it will, you know, attach to the sides, because it's not loose from the bottom, it's loose from the sides. The packaging is textured. You can feel kind of the texture of this. It's supposed to look, I think, like a cable knit sweater. It is pretty. There's texture on the lid as well. The notes are fresh air, crisp eucalyptus, and soft lavender. So this is another eucalyptus and lavender blend. This smells so powdery fresh. I actually think I get more eucalyptus in the Laundry Day versus Eucalyptus Springs, even though this one has the eucalyptus in the title. This one is like right down the middle, lavender and eucalyptus, whereas this one, I get more of a eucalyptus in this like powdery laundry detergent scent. When you think of like pouring, you know, your Tide laundry detergent into your machine, it smells like this. And there is a eucalyptus scent. I do not get much lavender at all. That's very light. That fresh air note that they have that just sort of adds this like cooling sort of powdery cloud element. It's really hard to describe their fresh air note, but there is that in here as well. But this is a super, super like powdery, fresh, clean sort of scent, and I think it is going to be great to burn that on a day when I am doing laundry, just because it sets the mood, the atmosphere. Doing spring cleaning, I love having like these clean scents kind of burning while I'm cleaning, and it just really makes everything feel, it just really sets a tone, makes everything feel very like sparkling and crisp. So I love that. The next one that I love to burn, specifically in the late spring, I did this last year and I don't know why, something about this candle fits this time of year so well. This is Endless Weekend, and this just solid blue White Barn packaging. The notes are fresh summer mandarin, sun-kissed magnolia, and blue coconut water. And this candle is so magical. It kind of reminds me of the volcano candle from Anthropology that's really famous. It just has this really well blended mix of notes that kind of evoke a summery feel, but they do not smell like overly tropical. They definitely have, you know, a fruity vibe to this candle. There is that orange and there is that coconut, but I would not smell this and right away think that it is a citrus candle or a tropical candle. I would more so think of like a boutique or like a shop when you walk in, and maybe that's because I do feel like it smells like the volcano candle and I kind of associate that scent with walking into Anthropology. But I would think of it as like going out to maybe like a boutique, like on a boardwalk or in an area near a beach. So you do have these like fresh, summery, clean vibes, but it does not smell like, it doesn't smell like a beverage. It doesn't smell like a pina colada. It doesn't smell overly orangey, citrusy. It's just a really well blended summer fruity floral fragrance because you also have the magnolia. I don't think the floral component is nearly as strong as the fruity. You're definitely going to get more of your coconut and orange blend. And then the magnolia is just kind of there, hovering in the background. Really, really nice. I love it at this time of year. Endless Weekend is actually a really good name, even though that doesn't say anything about what it's going to smell like. And sometimes I don't like titles that give you no indication of what it's going to smell like. Like, I'd rather them name their candles something that tells me something about the notes. But I get what they're going for because this really does smell like, you know, things that you would smell if you're going on like a getaway for the weekend, or like, I want to say a beach trip, but again, I don't want to make it sound like it smells like sunscreen or sand or like salt water or anything like that, but it does. It just smells like a good time on the weekend. And I like that candle a lot. All right, let's jump into the bakery scents, since y'all know I love those. So I feel like I have talked about these next two candles a lot, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them, but I have several blueberry pies, and so I am on to this one. I actually did not burn blueberry pie in April. I did iced blueberry biscotti and wild berry jam donut, and I did not burn a blueberry pie. So we're back to blueberry pie for this month. This is the packaging. Not the best, but it's still cute. You know, they could have done a little more with it. The notes are juicy blueberries, flaky crust, and sugar crystals. And y'all know how I feel about this candle. I can't help but smile when I smell it because it really does. It just smells like a warm, flaky, buttery pie crust that is in your oven baking and it's warm. And then you've got this sweet, sweet, sweet blueberry note. It smells a lot like blueberry muffins, like the Martha White blueberry muffin mix. I say that all the time. Like when you open it up and you're baking, that's what it smells like. But even warmer. Like, just, it's so good. And blueberries to me are something that scent always just feels so summery. So this is a good way to have a really sweet bakery gourmand scent that still feels perfect in the summer. It doesn't feel like you're trying to push it and burn a Christmas scent or a fall scent in the summer, which I do that. I definitely do that. But this feels like it was made for the summertime because it was. And it's so good. So good. That one just brings me so much joy. And then the next one, I love this candle. I love this candle maybe even more than blueberry pie. So this packaging on Berry Waffle Cone was the first year that I got this candle, which was in 2020. So a little bit of an older packaging. I actually have one more in this packaging still in my cabinet, and I really hope they bring Berry Waffle Cone back. I haven't seen it slated for like summer one, but there's usually like 3 different sets that come out for each season, plus some sort of like standalones and stuff. So it might be coming. It probably will be because I know it's one of their most popular scents. Oh, it's so good. So this packaging was really cute. The notes are sweet summer berries, golden waffle cone, and creamy vanilla. Y'all know how I feel about this. It is so good. And as good as it is on cold, it is so much better burning than it is on cold. Blueberry pie is good all the time, like cold and on hot. It's so good, but this really comes alive. It was to the point where I was even a little disappointed when I first got this because I read the reviews and then I smelled it. It wasn't quite what I was expecting, and then I burned it and I just fell in love. The magic in this candle is the waffle cone note, and on cold it smells, I don't want to say it smells stale because it doesn't. It doesn't at all, but it just kind of smells more like a, you know, like a dry graham cracker or waffle cone, but then when you burn it, it turns into this delicious, like buttery, crusty sort of a note, similar to the note that's in blueberry pie, but then you mix it with this like fruity vanilla creaminess that would be the ice cream. And it truly is mouthwatering. Every time I burn this, I'm just like, if they could make a dessert that tasted the way that this smells, I would be in trouble. I would eat so many of them. It just smells magic. So I love this candle. Y'all know I talk about it a lot. Okay, a new one that everyone's raving over, Ice Lemon Pound Cake. Love this. The notes are sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy pound cake. So I have 2 of them right now, and I've started burning this one. That's a gorgeous candle. I'm definitely gonna get more. This is, because I don't know if it's coming back. I hope it does, because I'm hoping it's really successful. I love the packaging, love the butterflies and the sort of marbled yellow, love the gold lid. This is so special. Like, it just smells like the most like decadent, I hate to use this word, but there's no other way to describe it, but like a moist, gooey pound cake, a lemon pound cake that just has, it's saturated with frosting basically, and it's very buttery and it's very soft. It doesn't smell like a dry sort of crunchy smell. It is definitely like an ooey gooey, super sweet, delicious pound cake, and it's so good. I'm gonna compare it to this one. You guys have heard me talk about this before and kind of make this comparison, but this is also on my list to finish up this month. So the last 2, so this one and one other in this haul are Homeworks candles, but this is Limoncello Cupcake, and the notes are limoncello, Sicilian lemons, candied lemons, creamy vanilla, and baked cupcake. This one is also really good, but it does not, the bakery note on this is not as good to me as the bakery note on this. Like, even though the packaging shows these like really delicious vanilla cupcakes with lemon frosting, this to me smells more just like a really sweet, zesty sort of lemon scent, almost more like a beverage, although I can smell the bakery note. It reminds me more of just like limoncello or like a lemonade. I do smell some of the bakery note, but the bakery note is so much stronger in this candle. Oh my gosh. It just, that buttery cake note just does it. So definitely going to get through Ice Lemon Pound Cake. Limoncello Cupcake. If I did not get Ice Lemon Pound Cake right after that one, I would have been completely head over heels in love with this. But because I got one that's even better like shortly after, this one's not as much of a love for me. But I do really like it, and I don't want to put this candle down because it is a really nice candle. And it is, especially if you're somebody who's not over the moon about bakery scents, but you do like lemon and you want to try out sort of a sweet lemon scent, this is a really good one. Homeworks candles, if you don't know, they are more expensive than BBW candles. I believe these at full price are about $30. I like to get them on sale, of course. They are 4-wick candles, so they are bigger. That's why they are pricier, and they come in this awesome, like, bulky, heavy glass packaging that just feels so heavy duty and sturdy, and I really love the packaging on them, and I think this label is so pretty with the cupcakes all the way around. So love this candle. Gonna try to burn through the rest of it. I'm probably halfway through it already, but I'm gonna try to burn through the rest of it this month, along with one more Homeworks candle. This is Spun Vanilla Sugar. So these 2 were part of an order of 3 that were the first ever Homeworks candles I ever got. I did haul them along with one more recently. This one is Spun Sugar, whipped cream, sugared lemon, and vanilla. And this is like a thick, sticky, syrupy vanilla scent. Almost like waffles. Like, that's how syrupy it smells. Like that thick, heavy sort of scent. Like, it doesn't have a maple syrup component, but it does kind of evoke that like sticky sweet with a little bit of a bakery sort of base in it. And I don't smell the lemon in here. It's probably just something to kind of offset that sticky sweet sort of scent so that it's not too much. If you don't like sweet scents, if you find them sickening, if they give you a headache, anything like that, this is not the candle for you, because super sweet, super sticky, heavy, thick, and it fills up the room. Even in my open concept area, I can smell this pretty strong. So I like it because I like a really sweet scent, and I will say there are some Bath & Body Works candles that are too much for me. I think Blueberry Maple Pancakes was one of those, that syrupy. You guys, I don't know what happened in the middle of filming that. My camera turned off, it didn't overheat, battery didn't die. I don't know what happened, but then I did come back and refilm the ending, and it's still, I don't think that footage is nowhere to be found. Anyways, it's a few days later, I'm editing, and I did want to just close out what I was saying about that last candle. So there are some Bath & Body Works candles. There are some candles that give me that kind of sickly, it's too much, it's too sweet, I don't like it. But that one, that particular one, the Homeworks Spun Vanilla Sugar, does not do that. I do still enjoy it. So if you were someone who doesn't like heavy sweet scents, you might want to stay away from it. If you're somebody that's kind of on the fence, I don't know, because you're not able to go into a store and smell it before you pick it up. You order online and they are expensive, so it's kind of risky in that way. But I do enjoy it. So I'm going to try to burn that one this month as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like it, comment down below, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.